Here's the real reason most new coaches don't get clients. It's not their content or niche, it's that they don't have any proof their coaching works. Because until you have a few case studies under your belt, your audience has no reason to trust you. And I felt this myself. When I started, I had no case studies and was trying to sell a $3,000 offer. And I didn't close a single sale. But once I built a few case studies, I was able to close $7,000 deals with ease. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get your first 3 case studies in the next 14 days, even if you're starting from zero. That way people instantly see you're legit and happily pay you for your coaching. Before we get into the steps, I need to call out every one of you who's trying to sell high ticket coaching without proof. And look, I get why. You want to make money, sign clients, quit your job, all those amazing things. But selling a $3,000 program without case studies is like asking a stranger online to gamble their life savings on someone they don't know. It's not going to happen. Even if you had a personal transformation, that's great. It's inspiring, but it's still not proof. Your story only shows you got a result. It doesn't show you can repeat that result for someone else. And with so many fake gurus out there, people don't take coaches at their word anymore. They only trust one thing. Proof. So right now you only have one goal: help a few people get real wins so you can build proof. But here's the frustrating part, and I experienced this myself. How do you get case studies when no one is buying your program? It feels like trying to get an entry-level job that demands 3 years of experience. You need the experience to get the job, but you need the job to get the experience. It's an impossible situation. But that's exactly why I'm going to show you the 3 steps that break this cycle completely. When you follow them, you'll help people get real results, and those results become undeniable proof that your program works. So this is the method I call the Proof Accelerator, which is designed to get you 3 case studies in 14 days or less. There are just 3 steps. Step 1, warm outreach. Step 2, one big win. And step 3, collect a testimonial. These steps will get you proof, and if you stick around to the end, I'll also give you a bonus tip to help you turn this into your first paying clients. Now, the fastest way to get case study clients is by doing warm outreach. This is where you message people who already know you, aka your warm audience. But even though this seems simple, most coaches do it completely wrong. They either message people saying, "Hey, do you want free coaching from me?" which is super random and usually leads to a polite "no thank you." Or they send something that sounds needy and desperate and it pushes people away. So here's the right way to do it. I've seen this work over and over again for new coaches, so I know it can work for you too. First, put together a list of people who know you. Friends, followers, past coworkers, people you've talked to online, everyone. Then send them this message. "Hey name, hope you're well. I'm launching a new coaching program helping people achieve end result. I'm looking for 3 people to help for free in exchange for honest feedback and a short testimonial if they get value. Do you know anyone who would be up for getting some free coaching from me? I'll work with them one-on-one over X sessions to help them achieve insert end result in more detail. No pressure either way. Appreciate it. Your name." And by the way, if you want this written out so you can copy and paste it, I'll leave a link to this document in the description. Now, this message does a few things. 1, it positions you clearly. They instantly understand what you help people with. 2, it adds scarcity because you're only taking on 3 people. And 3, it removes all the pressure. You're not asking them to work with you. You're asking if they know anyone. This lowers their defenses and makes them more likely to actually respond instead of ghosting you. And the best part is, if you know 100 people and each of them knows 100 people, you now have access to 10,000 potential case study clients. That's how powerful warm outreach is when you do it right. Now, when someone replies and shows interest, you don't coach them for free for 8 weeks. You start with just 1 or a few free sessions, just enough to help them get a quick but meaningful win. But how do you structure these free sessions and actually get your client one big win? Well, there's only 2 things you need to accomplish in these sessions. You need to figure out their most immediate roadblock and help them overcome it. Keep in mind, you're not trying to deliver your entire coaching program in these free sessions. You don't want to overwhelm them with too many steps, but you also don't want to be so shallow that they don't get any results. You want to find that sweet spot where you go just deep enough to help them solve one meaningful problem. That's why the first thing you do on these calls is figure out their biggest, most urgent roadblock that needs to be solved if they want to achieve the dream outcome. To help you figure out what this problem is, you can ask questions like, what have you already tried? What's the biggest obstacle in your way right now? Or, if we fixed just one thing today that made everything easier, what would it be? These questions will help your client open up and help you diagnose their most urgent problem. Because remember, you aren't trying to fix everything. You're only solving one problem and getting them one big win. So really hone in on what's important. Once you know the problem they need solved, the next step is to help them overcome it. This is where you do your thing as a coach and help them come up with a plan of action. You might solve the problem on the call, or give them steps they need to take over the next 7 to 14 days so they can get the win. For example, if you're a fitness coach, the problem might be their diet is terrible, so you help them build a realistic meal plan they can stick to. If you're a business coach, you might help fix their offer. If you're a marriage coach, maybe you help them identify the biggest pattern hurting their relationship. The win doesn't have to be huge, like losing 30 pounds, but it has to help them make meaningful progress towards that larger goal. The whole point is to show them, with the right guidance, you can make progress fast. And here's what makes it magical. When someone actually gets a win, especially one they've been stuck on for months or years, they feel excited, motivated, and they finally trust you. This is the perfect time to move into step 3 and collect the testimonial. Because when they're feeling pumped and genuinely grateful you helped them make progress, that energy is going to be captured in the testimonial. And asking for it is way easier than you think. You don't need some big pitch or long explanation. Just say something like, hey, I'm really glad this helped. Do you mind sending me a quick message or short video about what changed for you and how I helped? It'll really help me get my coaching off the ground. That's it. Most people are happy to send it because you just solved a problem they've been struggling with for a long time. And don't overthink the format either. The testimonial can be a short video they record on their phone, a voice message, a DM, an email, or even a screenshot of a text they send you. All of it counts as proof. And right now, your only goal is to collect something. Anything that shows that you helped a real person make real progress. Because once you have even 2 or 3 of these, everything changes. Your content starts converting, people trust you faster, and coaching becomes a lot easier to sell. And here's the cool part. Once someone gives you a testimonial, there's a natural next step that can turn these case studies into your first paying clients. Because right now, they just got a meaningful win. They gave you a testimonial, and they finally have momentum. So now you can invite them to continue working with you, but this time in exchange for actual money. They're going to be thinking, if I got this much progress in 1 or 2 sessions, imagine what we could do if we kept working together. And that's why right after they send the testimonial, you can simply say, hey, if you want help getting the full transformation we talked about, I'd be happy to keep working together. Would you like to keep working towards your big goal of dream outcome? The dream outcome is whatever your offer promises, like losing 30 pounds or fixing their marriage. But notice how you're not pitching. You're just guiding them into the next step. You've already helped them and they trust you. And now you're checking if they're ready to continue. So if they want to keep going, they'll tell you. And if they don't, no problem. You already got the testimonial and that proof is going to help you book your next clients anyway. This is how a lot of coaches get their first 1 to 3 paying clients without ever feeling salesy or pushy. So let's say they want to keep working with you, they go through your full program and they actually hit that big transformation. Maybe they lost weight, fixed their marriage, or finally built the business they've been dreaming of. Those are the jackpot testimonials. These ones make people stop scrolling and say, okay, I need to work with this coach. But if you don't collect those big testimonials the right way, or if you don't know how to use them properly, you're leaving thousands of dollars on the table. A great testimonial can bring you clients for years, but a poorly captured one does nothing. That's why in this next video, I walk you through the exact method me and my clients use to collect game-changing testimonials and turn them into social proof that makes your audience want to work with you. So if you want to take the case studies you just got and turn them into high converting proof that actually gets you clients, watch this video next, and I'll see you there.